The Dubai sun was just peaking. Dubai Buddy blinked his eyes open slowly. The call to prayer echoed softly. He stretched his arms wide. Another day was beginning in his small, neat apartment. He felt good. He felt ready for his morning tea. But first, he needed his slippers. His very special, very comfortable blue slippers. They were old friends to his feet, you see. He swung his legs over the side of the bed. His right foot found its familiar comfort. Ah, there it was. The right slipper, soft and welcoming. His left foot then began its own search. It swept the floor under the bed, but there was nothing. Only the cool tiles met his toes. Dubai Buddy frowned a little. This was unusual. His slippers were always together. He sat up properly now. He looked down. Indeed, only one blue slipper was present. The right one. The left one was missing. Gone. Vanished into the morning air. Dubai Buddy's heart gave a small jump. His morning tea would have to wait. A quest had just begun. Dubai Buddy stood up. He hopped a little on his right foot. The single slipper felt lonely. He began his search. First, under the bed. He got on his hands and knees. He peered into the dusty darkness. There were some old socks, a forgotten coin, but no blue slipper. He sighed. This was going to be a difficult morning. He could feel it in his bones, or rather, in his unslippered left foot. It felt strangely bare and vulnerable. Next, he looked in the small living room. Perhaps it had wandered off in the night. Slippers can be mischievous sometimes. He checked under the sofa, behind the small television, even inside the empty shoebox where new shoes once lived. Nothing. His roommate, Tanmay, was still asleep on the other bed. Tanmay was a heavy sleeper. Dubai Buddy decided not to disturb him. He tiptoed to the kitchen. It was a tiny kitchen. Not many places for a slipper to hide. He checked behind the gas cylinder. He even opened the fridge for a moment, just in case. But the fridge only held milk, eggs, and some leftover biryani. No sign of a blue slipper. Then a thought struck Dubai Buddy. The morning prayer. He had gone to the mosque very early. He always removed his slippers outside the prayer hall. He must have left it there, or perhaps someone had taken it by mistake. It was a common problem. So many slippers looked alike, especially the simple, comfortable ones. This was a strong possibility. Hope surged in his chest. He quickly put on a different pair of outdoor shoes. They felt stiff and unfamiliar, not like his beloved blue slippers. He hurried out of his apartment building. The Dubai morning was getting warmer now. The city was waking up. Cars were starting to fill the roads. He walked briskly towards the small mosque around the corner. He prayed his slipper was safe. He prayed it was waiting for him. He imagined it, sitting forlornly among all the other shoes. At the mosque there were indeed many slippers. Rows and rows of them, all colors, all sizes. It was a veritable sea of footwear. Dubai Buddy's eyes scanned the collection. Brown ones, black ones, green ones. Some new, some old, some with fancy designs, some very plain. He slowly walked along the rows. He was looking for a specific shade of blue. Dubai Buddy felt a bit disheartened. The mosque had been his best hope. Now where could his slipper be? He thought hard. Karama, the bustling market area, famous for everything, from spices to souvenirs, and importantly, for many shoe shops. Perhaps his slipper had decided to go on an adventure, or maybe someone had picked it up. And then, thinking it was a good slipper, decided to sell it in Karama? It sounded a bit silly. But Dubai Buddy was running out of ideas. He decided to take an Abra, the small wooden boat. It crossed the Dubai Creek. It was a cheap and pleasant way to travel. The cool breeze from the water felt nice. He watched the old buildings on one side. He saw the modern skyscrapers on the other. Dubai was a city of contrasts, just like his current situation. 1 foot comfortable, 1 foot not. He hoped his slipper was not feeling too scared, all alone in the big city. Karama market was a whirlwind of sights and sounds. Feeling tired and a little sad, Dubai Buddy stopped at a small cafeteria. The kind that dotted every corner of old Dubai. He needed some chai. Strong sweet chai. The kind that could solve problems, or at least make you forget them for a while. He ordered one and sat on a plastic chair outside. He sipped the hot tea. It was good. It warmed him up. He sighed deeply. What a morning it had been. All for a slipper. The chaiwala, a friendly man named Guti, noticed his long face. "What is wrong, brother? You look like you have lost your winning lottery ticket." Dubai Buddy smiled weakly. "Worse, Guti bhai, I have lost my left slipper." Guti's eyes widened. Oh, a slipper. That is a serious matter indeed. Maybe a cat took it? Cats love to play with slippers, you know, especially the soft ones. They think it is a toy. Another customer, an old man with a kind face, overheard them. He joined the conversation. Or perhaps a jinn. Jinns are known to be mischievous. They like to hide things. Dubai Buddy hurried back to his apartment building. His heart was beating a little faster now. Mr. RJT, the security guard, was a tall man. He always wore a crisp uniform. He had a very serious expression. He did not smile much. He took his job very, very seriously. Dubai Buddy sometimes thought Mr. RJ believed he was guarding a royal palace, not just a residential building in Dera. Approaching him always felt like a formal interview. He found Mr. RJ at his usual post, near the main entrance, reading a newspaper. Dubai Buddy cleared his throat. Dubai Buddy. Good morning, Mr. RJ. Mr. RJ looked up slowly over the top of his newspaper. His eyes were like an eagle's, sharp and focused. Mr. RJ. Yes? Can I help you? He did not seem very enthusiastic about helping. He seemed more interested in his newspaper. Dubai Buddy took a deep breath. Dubai Buddy. Mr. RJ, I have a small problem. I seem to have misplaced my slipper. My left blue slipper. It is very comfortable and very important to me. He tried to sound calm. He did not want Mr. RJ to think he was crazy. Losing a slipper was not a crime after all, but Mr. AJ raised an eyebrow. Mr. RJ, a slipper? Sir, this is a security desk, not a lost and found for footwear. Farouk persisted. He described the slipper in great detail. A child playing with his slipper. Dubai Buddy's eyes widened. The small park? It was just behind their building. He thanked Mr. RJ profusely. Mr. RJ just nodded and went back to his newspaper. His duty was done. Dubai Buddy almost ran towards the park. His other slipper, the right one, was still on his foot. It made a funny thwack-thwack sound as he hurried. He hoped the child had not damaged his precious slipper too much. Children could be very destructive, even small ones. The park was small and sandy. There were a few swings, a slide, and a group of children playing. Their mothers were sitting on a bench, chatting and watching them. Farouk scanned the area. His eyes darted everywhere. And then he saw it. His heart did a somersault. There, near a small puddle of water, was a little boy. He was about 4 years old, and he was happily sailing a blue slipper in the muddy water. It was his slipper, his poor beloved left slipper. The slipper was covered in mud. It looked sad and soggy. Dubai Buddy felt a pang of sorrow and a little bit of anger. But the boy looked so happy. He was making little boat noises. Kid, vroom, vroom. Farouk approached cautiously. Dubai Buddy, excuse me. Dubai Buddy held the muddy slipper carefully. It was dripping dirty water, but it was his. He felt a sense of triumph. He had faced many challenges. He had searched high and low. He had talked to many people, all for this one humble piece of footwear. He smiled. It was a silly adventure, but it was his adventure. He walked back to his apartment. He was already thinking about how to clean his poor, mistreated slipper. It deserved a good wash. When he reached his apartment, Tan Mei was finally awake. He was drinking tea. He saw Dubai Buddy holding the muddy slipper. Tan Mei. What happened to your Chappal? Did it go for a swim in the creek? Dubai Buddy. You could say that. He then recounted his morning's entire saga. The search in the apartment, the visit to the mosque, the Karama expedition, the Guti Chaiwala's theories, Mr. Ajay, and finally, the playground rescue. Tan Mei listened with amusement. He shook his head. Tan Mei. Only you, Dubai Buddy. Only you would have such an adventure for a slipper. Dubai Buddy did not mind. He was happy. He took the slipper to the bathroom. He began the cleaning process. The next morning, Dubai Buddy woke up. The sun was streaming in. It promised to be another bright Dubai day. He stretched. He felt peaceful. He reached down for his slippers. His feet anticipated the familiar comfort. His right foot found its slipper. Perfect. His left foot searched, and it too found a slipper. Ah, wonderful. Both present and accounted for. He smiled. All was right with the world. He was ready to start his day without any drama. He swung his legs out of bed. He slipped his feet into his beloved blue slippers. They felt good, just as they should. He stood up. He took a step. And then he stopped. He looked down at his feet. Then he looked beside his bed. His eyes widened. His mouth fell open a little. There, next to his bed, where his slippers usually waited, there was another blue slipper. A single left blue slipper, looking exactly like the one on his left foot. Dubai Buddy blinked. He rubbed his eyes. Was he still dreaming?